Friends, sometimes it happens that we are using some transmitter. It may be a temperature transmitter, it may be a flow transmitter, or it may be a pressure transmitter. Sometimes the transmitter readings fluctuate. Suppose we are using a temperature transmitter and its readings are fluctuate from 80 degrees Celsius to 82 degrees Celsius to 85 degrees Celsius and up to 90 degrees Celsius. And suppose if on that reading, if alarm is set, so alarm will also come. But the process is running stable and the readings are fluctuating. So today we are going to discuss why transmitter readings are fluctuate. And we will take an example of RTD temperature transmitter. Look friends, RTD is a very reliable instrument and accurate instrument, but its readings are fluctuating. And the most important, how we diagnose it. So video is going to be very helpful for you, so don't skip the video. Welcome to Learn Instrumentation. I am your host Vishal Chaudhary. So today we will discuss this problem in detail. The first reason is loose wire connection. Look friends, if we use an RTD with temperature transmitter, so RTD connections will be done at temperature transmitter and temperature transmitter connections will be done at PLC DCS or at some other controller side. Usually we use 3-wire RTD. So 3 connections will be there. We will connect 3 connections at transmitter side. It may be happen that a wire will be loose from 1, 2 or 3. It may be any wire. Suppose first wire may be loose, so it will make connections or it will lose connections. Okay. Sometimes it will make connection and sometimes it will lose connections. So in that case, the readings will fluctuate. We can use any type of RTD, a pen type RTD or this type of RTD. But connections will be like this only. There will be 3 connections port and we will connect the wires in these terminals. And then the wires will be connected to PLC DCS or another controller. And there may be a chance that wire loose will be at transmitter side or wire loose will be at controller side. So check properly for loose wire. The another reason, it is very important reason and it is very hard to find this reason, ground loop and electrical noise. Look friends, it happens that we are using an RTD and we are using a temperature transmitter with RTD. RTD connections are done at temperature transmitter side and temperature transmitters connections are done at PLC DCS or any other controller side. So the signal will be transmitted through cables. When we are using the cable for RTD or for any transmitter, this cable may be with some other cable like motor cable or VFD cable. So motor cable or VFD cable will have high current, and due to this high current there will be electromagnetic interference EMI, and due to this EMI noise will be created. And this noise will affect on this cable. Not only on this cable, this noise will affect on the signal going through this cable. Okay. So in that case, transmitter or PLC DCS will understand a false reading. Sometimes the signal will be clean and when the noise will be injected, it will show a fluctuating reading. To remove the EMIs or noise, we will use the proper grounding and shielded cable. Now the third reason is temperature gradient. Temperature gradient means the temperature difference. What does it mean? When we use an RTD, so sometimes it happens that it will be hot and from upper side it will be cold. So in that case also the readings will be fluctuate. And the reason behind this is the thermowell problem. If RTD is not properly inserted in the thermowell, there may be this type of problem. So keep remember that RTD must be properly inserted in thermowell. According to the rule, it may be between the center of the fluid that is flowing through the pipeline. So in that case, RTD or thermocouple will measure the proper temperature and this signal will be used for proper controlling. The next is very common sensor contamination and corrosion. Sometimes we use an RTD or thermocouple in such an environment that may contain a moisture or that may contain acid or gases or some basics, and due to these environments there may be a possibility of corrosion, there may be a possibility of moisture, and there may be also a possibility of something else will be collected at the tip of the RTD. So in that case, properly remove the RTD, clean its tip, and again insert the RTD. So this problem will be resolved. But keep remember, before doing this, kindly inform to the control room. The next reason is, it is a rare reason, but this may be a reason, PLC DCS input card faulty. Look friends, we check the RTD or sensors or transmitters at the field side, but sometimes problem may be at the PLC DCS side also. It happens that we are using an RTD or we are using a transmitter and it is connected in any input card, okay, because it is an input signal. So this card may be faulty. So in that case, we will remove RTD connection or transmitter connection from that card TV, and we will connect the RTD connection or any transmitter connection to another card TV, and we will check that readings are fluctuating or not. So it will be clear that card is faulty or not. Look friends, if you are checking any instrument, keep multimeter with you. So if you are checking an RTD, first you will check resistance from that multimeter. If resistance is not varying, that means problem is not from RTD side, it may be from loose connection side or some other problem, okay. But if resistance reading is fluctuating, then remove the RTD and check properly and your problem will be resolved. Also check 24 volt DC supply if you are using a transmitter, because it may be happen that transmitter supply is not proper. So if you remember these points, your problem will be solved easily. So that was our video. Thanks for watching the video. If you want more instrumentation videos, subscribe to our channel today. Thanks for watching the video.